Guys, welcome back to the channel. RacerX here, and today I'm actually in Houston at Houston Raceway Park. Yes, it is another B Mason drag racing event. I have done like this for basically the last 5 years. It's a private event, only maybe 15, 20 cars here. We have the track all to ourselves, and it is cold outside, which means the DA is really, really good. They're actually putting away all of the Christmas stuff. Back over my shoulder here, there's a ton of Christmas lights and stuff they're putting up. So we do have the track all to ourselves today. Pretty stoked about it. You can see the Mustang is right back here. It's basically ready to go. So I'm gonna go make a couple of passes today, see what happens. Maybe we get a couple of good races in. A lot of really cool cars here to check out. So maybe I'll get some other folks racing today as well. It should be a good one. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Lots of great stuff coming your way this year. And here we go.
T-minus 15 seconds.
So as you can see, we do have some other really cool cars here. We've got several really fast Hellcats. Mustang just showed up. That thing is a rocket. Obviously, my car is completely ready to go over here. You do have some really fast race trucks here today as well. A lot of these guys are naturally aspirated, but still very, very fast. A lot of these trucks run into the 10s, and they're set up to go. As you can see, there is Z's world record Charger Hellcat. That thing runs in the 7s. Fastest Charger Hellcat on the planet. I fully suspect he's going to break his own record today. We've got demons out here. Lots of fun things to take a look at. So let's go take a quick pass and see how the car does. All right, guys, here we go. This is the first pass in Houston. This is only, I think, really the third time I've headed out, second time to the quarter mile. So I'm just going to get a little shakedown pass. This is on the second boost setting, which is about 10 pounds. I just want to get one little kind of shakedown pass under the belt. We'll see how it goes. DA is really good today, so we'll see. Let's just see what happens. All right, guys, so you saw the shakedown pass. Actually, you really didn't see the shakedown pass. Unfortunately, my phone came shooting out of the holder here, and I think even my GoPro went haywire, so I tried to get a little footage there too. But at any rate, a good little shakedown pass out of the car. I'm pretty pleased. It was like a 10.01, so almost into the 9s on the second boost setting. So I have a feeling the car is going to run a pretty decent number today off a foot brake. Like I said, we're not running the two-step today or anything like that. Just a foot brake, stock motor, stock trans, stock converter, all that good stuff. Just twin 64 Hellion kit, and it's running pretty darn good. So I'm going to turn it up to the third boost setting now. Like I said, 10.01 at 145 and some change. Not a bad little shakedown pass. I'd love to see it hit at least 150 today. I don't know if it will or not, but if I hit 150, I'll be really pleased. And I'd like to see it maybe hit like a 980. We're going to have to just wait and see if it can do it, but it should be interesting to see what happens. So we'll go ahead and do another pass here shortly. Well, guys, unfortunately, we have another shutdown, so I was kind of hoping to get another pass in here pretty quick. You might be able to see it right over here over my left shoulder. There's a car out there. I think it exploded. a diff. So unfortunately, we're shut down again. They're out there trying to clean up the racetrack, make sure it's safe for everybody to go. So we'll just kind of bide our time, go hang out with some folks, and then hopefully I'm going to get another pass here momentarily. Hopefully about a setting 3 pass, maybe turn up the boost just a little bit, and hopefully get something into the 9s and go from there. All right, guys, second pass. This is going to be on boost setting 3, so we're going to add in an extra, I don't know, 1.5 pounds or so, so about 11.5 pounds. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you what, camera shifted on me a little bit, but what's chattering out there about halfway down the track, just for some reason, the car starts chattering really bad. I'm not real sure why that is, but we'll check the time. All right, guys, here's the Hellcat. Let's see how it does. 7.9 is its best. Yes! So there you saw it, guys. Z actually hit a 788 in his Charger Hellcat. He broke his own world record. That is a new fastest pass ever in a Charger Hellcat. Pretty awesome stuff. And boy, that thing was absolutely rolling. So very, very cool. I'm gonna go ahead and give it another pass. Now I will say on my last pass, unfortunately, I had to lift about halfway down. The car's chattering really bad in that left lane. I don't know why. I get about halfway out and the car starts to chatter. I had to lift completely out and get back in it. The car still went like 146 mile an hour, but the ET was actually slower than the previous pass, even with more boost, because I had to get out of the throttle. And that's the second pass in a row where the car's been chattering pretty good. So I'm gonna try the other lane and see if it still does the same thing, and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, we're going to make another run here. This is lower tire pressure this time. I lowered the tire pressure a little bit to see if we can get that chatter out of here. Once again, boost setting 3. So we'll see how it goes. Car is chattering bad, even with lower pressure. All right, so I made some shock adjustments this time, so hopefully the car will actually hook up and go. We'll just have to wait and see, because like I said, lowering the tire pressure did not work. We're going to try boost setting 3 again. This time we're going to move over to the right lane. Shock adjustments in place. Let's see if the car will actually hook up in second gear. Fingers crossed, see what this thing can really do. Come on, car, let's do it. And there's our buddy B Mason.
What's happening, everybody?
Hey, there in his car. What is this car called now?
Chandelier.
Yes, that's right. Chandelier. Yes.
Yes.
The reinvention of Chandelier. So, how'd she run today?
I ran a 1012, and that is at about 131 miles an hour, but she's been real consistent all day. 1012, 1013, and a string of 1014.
So wait, 1012, is that a record, or is that like, are you close? Or I thought your record was like a 1012.
So I'll tell you this, I have not seen anybody else run a 1012 on pump gas with stock boost.
Hell yes.
So there's that.
So you're knocking on the door of 9s running stock boost.
And 93 octane, yes.
What the
Yes.
hell have you done to this car? That is, yeah, it has B Mason juice all over it. That's hilarious,
Better
man.
believe it.
Well, that car, so your car's consistent then.
It is, yeah. She's running really good. You know, it's a very simple combination, but that's really what works with these things. You know, and just not trying to go overboard with it and just maximizing the stock stuff. That's it.
Yeah,
you know, it's
no.
a parts bin car and it seems to do pretty well.
Yeah, I would say so, man. That thing's working great, and it's consistent. That's the biggest thing, right?
Big time, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, you ran, what, you said a 10-12, a 10-13, a 14?
14, a 15, and a 16.
So, dude,
But
you
it's
can't...
right now it's running a string of 10-14s. Like it will not run another number than a 10-14.
Man, dude, well, congratulations again. I mean, this definitely is the record holder. I'm not surprised because I know how you work on your, you know, your little shift points, and I mean, you know, you were part of the mastermind behind my car making it so fast. So definitely much appreciated. So how sad is it that this is our last time ever doing this at this track?
Well, but is it? That's the thing. Well, there's some chatter going on right now that this may not be the last time we have the Mopar Armageddon, but we shall see.
No, but this track is closing.
Well, we've got a full season though this year, and we'll see what it blends into next year.
Okay,
Fingers
good.
crossed we'll be able to do this again next year.
I mean, I hope so, buddy. Well, listen, I really appreciate it as always. You putting on the event. Everybody had a good time, right? We saw the Hellcat World Record Charger do its thing once again. That was cool.
We set a lot of records actually tonight.
Did we? What else?
Or today, I should say. Well, we got obviously Z's record with the Hellcat.
Yep.
We've got most performance with the naturally aspirated truck record. I believe we had another record which would have been outright. I think it was outright truck Hemi record as well. So
we talking about 5.7 trucks or
one of them? Yeah. There's all the trucks that showed up were running really strong times.
Agreed.
It's kind of hard to keep track of all of them. I mean, they're all really fast, you know, and it's all exciting.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
It's pretty easy to kind of get them mixed up. But I will say that, you know, great turnout, had a blast today. Could not have asked for anything better. It is chilly.
It is cold.
Wind is bullshit.
My car wouldn't hook today. What was up?
Well, that's the thing though, and you know that's the bummer of it. But you know the car's making a lot of power. You know, and it puts the power down differently than any of these other Mopars. It's it's putting the power down later on the track, probably hitting it on a little bit colder part of the track. And, you know, when you're putting down obnoxious numbers, you're going to have some weird problems sometimes. And here's where we are with your car. But listen, it's a monster on the big end. That thing's a riot to watch going down the track.
Oh, for sure, brother. Well, man, I really appreciate it, buddy. If you haven't seen Mr. B Mason and his channel, go check him out. And, buddy, I really appreciate it. We'll catch you next time.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Well, guys, unfortunately, I had to abort that pass as well. Like I said, I tried making some adjustments to the shocks. I moved over a lane. For some reason, I don't know if it's just the cold weather and the track being cold out there where the car's really starting to put down a lot of power or whatever, but the car just is not hooking today. When it changes into second gear, it just starts to chatter like crazy, and I have to get out of it. Obviously, I don't want to hurt the car. But it's a little frustrating because I know this is really good DA and I know just how capable this car is. And I think I may need to make some additional adjustments to the suspension, something like that. It's really hard to say, but I may just go ahead and hang it up for the day, guys. I just really haven't got in a clean pass all day, which sucks because a lot of guys have made some really good passes out here today, but we still got some more tweaking to do on this car before we can really get the power put down effectively. So this is part of it, guys. Like I said, we got a new build. You got to kind of work on it at the track, get your seat time, get the car dialed in from a suspension perspective, power perspective, all that stuff, drive modes. You just got to get it figured out, and it takes time. So anyway, guys, we did see Z go and set a new Charger Hellcat World record. That was extremely impressive. And we saw a lot of other cars run really fast as well. We saw a Mustang that ran like a 750, and it's just been a heck of a day. So anyway, guys, huge shout out to my good buddy B Mason for putting on this event. As always, a gracious host, and this is the very last event we're ever going to have here at Houston Raceway Park. They are closing this track for good later this year, which is very sad. So probably won't see this track again, but you know what do you do? You know, you just keep soldiering on. But anyway, guys, it's been a fun one. We will keep working at it, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.